All right, let's try and get some quick reaction on the release of this report. And we go back to Parliament where we find Athi Mtongana. Athi, I know you've had a quick chat with some of the political parties that were present during that briefing. What did they have to say?
Well, many of them, of course, have not had the opportunity to look into the report itself. And so what they are saying is that they're satisfied, at least at this stage, that this process has been able to get underway. I'm joined by the Chief Whip of the majority party, the ANC, Mapisa-Nqakula. Thank you for your time. Your reaction, I'm sure it won't be different from the other political parties because you too perhaps have not had the opportunity to go through that report.
Thank you very much, Athi, and to the viewers. Yes, indeed, to what we are saying now, we want to welcome the report as it was handed over to the Speaker. We are satisfied as well with the process that they followed. When they asked for extension, it was only fair, but now they've done everything above board. We are satisfied about the process. What we don't know is the content of the report, and the taste is in the eating of the pudding. So we'll deal with that on the 6th. Once it is a TCT this evening, we're going to have an access to the report, but we like the way, the transparency that they've displayed in handing over the report. Nobody can think that the report has been docked somewhere. So we are looking forward to interact with the real report, now the content of the report.
The former Chief Justice, or retired Chief Justice, if you may, Sandile Ngcobo, said that he's responding to something he would not ordinarily respond to remarks made in the public domain about some saying that if they do not involve, for example, the Hawks, they would have not done their work. And he says that the rules were very clear. There was no provision for that. What do you make to some of the remarks that he firmly made surrounding the work that they had to do?
He is very correct. There was nothing on terms of reference that referred them to the Hawks. People must stop jumping the gun. Allow the process as per the rules of a National Assembly to unfold. And Justice Ngcobo has done exactly that. Even those who are saying if the report does not say this, who are running to court, that is so disingenuous. You assign a panel to do a work. So panel can go this way or that way. So you don't jump to say it must favor you. Hence, as ANC was saying, we're calm. We are waiting for the report. We interact with the report.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. The Chief Whip of the ANC, Mapisa-Nqakula, you can go off. Thank you so much, Mama, for your time. Well, she's saying, like many other political parties, they wait to look into the contents of the report. I did speak to other political parties, like the UDM. It's one of the few political parties and the EFF that actually made submissions to the panel, unlike the ANC, which didn't make submissions because they felt that the panel had enough information that they needed to be able to process the Section 89 motion. The UDM spoke about some of the information that they produced to the panel, which includes Arthur Fraser's statements, as well as the EFF also making their submissions as well to the panel, which form part of the work that the panel subsequently looked at. And they are saying that as the UDM, they will sit with other opposition parties to find out whether they would take the step of going to court if they find that some of the contents or the recommendations in the report are not satisfactory in terms of, the president's side or what he might have breached in terms of the Constitution. So he's saying, Bantu Olomisa, that they'd have to consult other opposition parties to find out what steps they would need to take. But only once they have read the full report, which is made out of 3 volumes, the former Chief Justice said. The first part of the report is, of course, the actual report, and the 2 other volumes which form part of the report are all the documents and all the evidence that they compiled and the work and the steps that they took in order to get to that report, which has now officially been handed over to the Speaker. The Secretary of Parliament estimating the work of this report to the tune of about 5.3 million rand. They will obviously tally and make a final figure as to how much that cost. We did ask some of the MPs and they said they don't think that this is a lot of money considering the gravity and the seriousness of this particular motion that this panel has been looking into.
Athi Mtongana, thank you very much. Live for us in Parliament on the back of that media briefing, which was chaired by the former Chief Justice, Mapisa-Nqakula, and the Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula.